Hi everyone, I'm Aman and welcome to Future Focused. Today our topic is becoming a data scientist. We will cover who are these professionals, what are the required skills and qualifications, how is the job market, and what are the expected salaries for these professionals, and whether it is worth of your time and effort to get into this field of profession or not, and if this field of profession has a future. So let's not waste any time and get to it. Did you know by the end of the year 2025, the world will generate 463 exabytes of data every single day? That's like over 212 million DVDs. The companies and the hiring agencies are calling the data scientists the sexiest job of the 21st century. There's a reason behind this. As the new currency in today's world is information and data, and the world is generating more data every single day, the companies are in a race with each other to find professionals who can turn these raw data that they are collecting by any means to valuable insights and generate them into profit for themselves. These professionals, which these companies are trying to get, are called the data scientists. It's been said that there are three times as many job openings for data scientists as there are qualified candidates. So, this is a very big reason that they are incredibly high in demand. And if their technical skill is very good, they will get very good payment. In the next section, we will see exactly who these people are and what they do. So let's get to it. So, data scientists are those professionals who collect, analyze, and interpret vast amount of data to help organizations make better decisions that can lead to growth and innovation. Well, profit too. These professionals are high in demand in many sectors, like financial and banking sector, healthcare organizations, e-commerce platforms, streaming platforms, tech companies. The ability of these data scientists to turn raw data into actionable insight make them so much valuable to businesses looking to stay in competition. Mainly, data scientists have four main tasks: data collection, which is how they collect data and how they categorize them, analyzing those data using statistical models. They analyze these data to find trends and patterns. Building models, they create those models for analysis that can predict future outcome based on the historical data. Visualization of data, and those data scientists not only create model and connect and analyze them, they have the job to use graphs and charts to make complex information easy to understand. Now, some of the real world example of what data scientists do and what they help to create are systems that detect something like fraud detection, systems that predict like forest fire prediction, crypto price predictions, and most importantly, systems that give recommendations, platforms like Netflix and Amazon. These uh, tech companies or streaming companies have mostly high in demand for the data scientists. Now, in the next section, we will talk about the skills and qualifications that is required for becoming a data scientist. Now, A data scientist requires a lot of skills as most of their work is done on computers, so they should be very comfortable. They must be very comfortable with computer based tasks and lifestyle. The skills that a data scientist needs are teamwork, strong communication skills, handling unstructured data. They should be able, they must have the skill and working with data that has no format, knowledge of statistics and probability, data visualization skills. They should be able to create visual representation of data, data management, programming skills like Python, which in these days is very important, data analysis software, and they must be have a little bit of experience, a lot of experience in tools like Apache Spark, which is very valuable also in these days. To become a data scientist, there you must have a bachelor's degree in computer science or statistics, which is the best way to go and start. And then you can also get a master's degree or a doctorate in computer science, or some in some universities you can also get bachelor's or master's or doctorate for specifically data scientists. It's been said that 50% of the data scientists in the job market have a bachelor's degree, and only 34% of them have a master's degree. It's because when you get your bachelor's degree, you can start with very specialized certificates that big companies or brands like Microsoft, Google, or Meta, that is a Facebook, provides provide online for the online courses, so that you can get into the entry level jobs of those companies much easier than the others. These certificates will help a lot in presenting yourself into the job market. Most of these certificates doesn't have expiration date, and some of them have a 2 to 3 years of expiration date because of the way and the information that they are providing in that certificate. But that doesn't mean that when you do the certificate and you leave it and go to the job market after a year or 6 months. No, the ones I'm talking about, the ones which doesn't have an expiration date. And most of these certificates only take 2 to 6 months, and all of them are online courses, and they are very valid across all of the industries. And so, in the next section, we will talk about the job market in detail, because um, how the data scientists present themselves into the job market is very interesting, and you need to know those details so that it will help you in choosing the job, because most of these data scientists are working in streaming services and tech industries. So let's check that too. Okay, the job market for data scientists is currently significantly growing and is driven by the advancement of the technology and businesses evolving. It's been reported that job openings for the data scientists has increased 130% year over year as of July 2024. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics projects a 35% increase in employment for data scientists between 2022 and 2032 in 10 years, indicating that strong demand for these professionals is across all of the industries. There is a very noticeable shift towards the specialization within this field. Roles like machine learning engineers, data engineers, AI ML engineers are becoming more trending right now, which increases the complexity of the data scientist task. In general, the data scientist positions are still available and at the highest level, and but they are being supplemented by these specialized roles. The role of AI right now has increasingly impacted the data scientist field by creating new opportunities. Many jobs now need skills related to AI and machine learning. We know how OpenAI, ChatGPT just boom and blasted the world. So the most common job opening that these days are very trending in the industries are data scientist, machine learning engineer, data engineer, AI ML engineer, data analyst, business intelligence analyst, and statisticians, research scientists. These are the top ones. And the future job market for these data scientists is very promising. But as businesses grow, the demand for these skilled professionals also is growing. So acquiring and the skills, the extra skills is very, very important. The top industries which are hiring these data scientists, there are a lot of them. I will list them right now. Uh, Technology and engineering. This is the leading sector for hiring data scientists, which is around 28% of the job positions. Banking, financial services, and insurance, which is called BFSI. They employ data scientists to optimize operations, detect fraud, and personalize financial services. Organizations like JP Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs are the most uh, in front of this trend. Healthcare and life science, the industries that have this industry have around 30% of the job positions. They utilize data scientists for patient care optimization, drug discovery, and operational efficiency. Retail services, retail companies leverage data scientists for inventory management, customer behavior analysis, and personalized marketing strategies. This sector is increasingly relying on data to enhance customer experience. Telecommunications, data scientists in this industry analyze customers' usage pattern to improve service delivery and reduce shun rates. They integrate advanced analytics to optimize network performance. Automotive, with the rise of the connected vehicles and autonomous driving technologies, automotive companies are hiring data scientists to work to predict maintenance, safety features, and user experience enhancement. Media and entertainment companies like Netflix, Spotify, this industry use data science for content recommendation systems and audience analytics. Cybersecurity, they use these professionals to analyze threats and develop predictive models for risk management. The these data scientists are used in every sector around the world, and the countries which are leading in hiring these data scientists are United States, Canada, UK, Germany, Australia, India, and Singapore. These are the leading countries for the job position of the data scientists around the world. They are highly in demand in these countries. Now, in the next section, we will talk about what are the expected salary for this data scientist. Let's check that too. Okay, now the salary for the data scientist. The data scientist is salary is significantly and mainly dependent on the experience level, the skills that they have, the location, and the specific industry in which they are working. So, for the entry level jobs, which are from 1 to 4 years of experience, the average salary is around 90 to $130,000 per annual. For mid-level jobs, which is an experience level of 5 to 7 years, the expected average salary is around 120 to $180,000. The senior level jobs, which requires an 8 to 10 or 11 years of experience, it is expected to have average salary of 200 to $230,000 per annual. And for the director levels, which are above 10, 11, or 12 years of experience, um, mainly on average they get from $250,000 and above. But there had been cases in many big tech companies that people are getting 400, $500,000 per annual, and in some very specific cases, up to $1 million per annum. These are added with incentives, so the payment is very very high, and it all depends how much skill you have and how are you evolving yourself during the entry level jobs, getting the master's degree and those certificates. There's very interesting job market on freelancing platforms like Upwork, People Per Hour, and Fiverr, which I saw it was very interesting for me because it was around 100 to $150 per hour. You can check that too, but it was very interesting. And with the payment that you are getting around there and the freelancing platform, it's a very high paying job. That's it. Okay, the data scientists are the key player in solving problems and growth of a company in any industry. The demand for these guys is expected to grow as businesses increasingly rely on data driven decision making, and data never ends. They also get a very nice paycheck for what they are doing. And the best thing is that variety of these industries that depend on these professionals are very high. A lot of industries are depending on these professionals, so it makes this job a never-ending career. But keep in mind that keeping yourself up to date, increasing your skill is the only key to success, and not relying mainly on your bachelor's and master's degree, even a doctorate degree. I hope that now you know who these data scientists are, and you have complete information if you want to pursue this career or job. And if you wanted to pursue this and we help in it, these informations, we'll be very happy if you comment us. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that whenever we publish another video regarding the future jobs and career and different technologies that will impact our daily life, you'll be the first one to know. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.